In the forest, the wolf believed loyalty was enough. He carried the pack's survival on his back and trusted those who walked beside him. The fox walked with him, smiling, agreeing, promising unity. But when the risk grew real, the fox stopped walking ahead. Betrayal rarely arrives with claws. It arrives with reassurance. Tonight, we uncover the warning signs you can never afford to ignore. Winter was coming early. The forest knew it. The animals felt it. Food was already thinning. The wolf had been chosen to relocate the pack's winter stores. Dried meat, hidden bones, hard-earned reserves, to a safer valley before the first deep snow sealed the path shut. The burden wasn't emotional. It was survival itself. Every step mattered, and that is when help appeared. The fox emerged from the trees. You'll never make it in time alone. I know paths the snow won't touch. I can guide you. The wolf studied him, then agreed. Because loyalty often sounds like trust. They moved together through the forest. The wolf hauled the heavy cache across his back, muscles burning. The fox walked ahead, light and alert, always pointing forward. "See," the fox said, "we make a good team." But when the ground softened and the load dragged harder at the wolf's shoulders, the fox never slowed, never reached back. "You're built for this," the fox said. "I'd only get in the way." The wolf adjusted the weight. That was the first warning sign. Agreement without sacrifice. The fox supported the mission, but not the burden. And once the weight is uneven, the danger quietly grows. As the trees thickened, the wolf felt it again. A wrongness in the air. No birds, no movement. Too quiet. He stopped. The fox sighed. "If you pause every time you feel uneasy, winter will win," Fox said. "These paths are safe. I've used them for years." The wolf thought of the pack, of hunger, of time slipping away. He moved forward. That was the second warning sign. Dismissal of instinct. Because anyone who benefits from your speed benefits when you silence your doubt. And once doubt is dismissed, something else begins to surface. The fox continued leading, always choosing routes that were narrow, exposed, exhausting. Only after crossing each stretch did he mention the truth. The fox said lightly. "Hunters once waited here, lost many wolves. After, never before." The wolf noticed the pattern, but stopping meant risking the pack's survival. That was the third warning sign. Information shared too late. Warnings protect. Explanations only excuse. And when truth arrives late enough, it no longer saves you. It only explains why you're hurting. As night crept closer, the fox began to joke. "You wolves carry responsibility like chains. No wonder you're slow. You'd move faster if you cared less." Each remark sounded harmless, almost friendly, but the wolf felt his resolve thinning. The burden grew heavier, not in weight, but in doubt. That was the fourth warning sign. Humor that undermines instead of strengthens, because betrayal doesn't always weaken you with force. Sometimes it erodes you with laughter. And once confidence fades, abandonment becomes easier. Then the forest went still, not quiet, still. The wolf froze. He turned to the fox. The fox was gone. That was the fifth warning sign, and the truth behind all the others. Betrayal reveals itself when risk peaks and support vanishes. In that moment, the wolf understood what the fox wanted. Not unity, not survival, access, protection, warmth. The fox had used the wolf's strength to move safely through dangerous ground, staying close while the risk was highest. And now, when hunters prowled, when the night turned sharp, the fox no longer needed him. The wolf stood alone with the winter stores on his back. He survived by trusting the instincts he'd been taught to ignore, by choosing safer ground over faster paths, by moving slower but wiser. At dawn, he reached the valley. The pack would eat. The fox never returned. From that day forward, the wolf walked differently. He listened longer. He trusted patterns more than promises. And though he walked alone more often, his steps were steady, because he learned this truth. Not all help is given freely. Not all smiles are safe. And betrayal doesn't begin with attack. It begins when someone lets you carry everything and disappears the moment danger arrives. Loyalty is proven only when the weight is shared.